Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Sadie. This is week 2 of her board and train program with us here at Paw Forward Dog Training. She's doing an excellent job with us so far. Very sweet girl. Picks up on things very quickly and is super food motivated, which is excellent. So, what we're going to be working on today is a little bit of basics, as you can see, with a additional distraction, okay? So when we started working on her basic behaviors, her sits, her downs, we were working inside the barn in a low distraction environment, not much going on. She has gotten better with her sits and her downs inside the barn. So we are bringing her out into an environment that is a lot more challenging now, okay? So we've gradually worked our way up to this point. We've worked with her outside a couple of times before, not right by the road. So again, gradually increasing that level of distraction slowly until we can get to the point of working her in a more challenging environment. So she's paying great attention to Joanna right now. A great thing to do at the beginning of any session you do with her is to make sure she is paying attention. So right now, Joanna is just marking and reinforcing for eye contact on her. Okay, so when she checks in with her, she looks at her, she's marking with the word yes, and then giving that reinforcement. Now, do you have a mixture of kibble and treats? Okay. So we have a mixture of kibble and a couple of treats in there. So when you go into higher distraction environments, you might have to have some higher value reinforcement in the beginning. Okay, so some treats you want to bring with you, and then as she starts to get more comfortable, then you can start to decrease the amount of reinforcement that you are giving. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to work on some sit stays. So we're going to make sure she's paying attention when we ask for that stay. So if she pops out, we're going to actually move over because we have somebody coming in the driveway here. Okay. So again, you can see a lot more distraction. So what we might have to do is just work a little bit of duration instead of distance in the beginning. So just asking for that stay, having her stay for a couple of seconds, giving that reinforcement, staying a couple of seconds. She checked out that car going by, but she looked right back at Joanna, which is excellent. And then we use that word free to let her know she can get up and walk around. If she pops out of that position before we tell her free, we're going to put her back into that position, ask her to stay for a couple of seconds, and then reinforce. Okay, we're only reinforcing that successful behavior. Okay, she's doing an excellent job. Very nice. She sat on a verbal there. No hand signal needed, which is really good outside. That's awesome. Sadie. There, she's a little distracted by that leaf. Joanna called her name. She looked right back at her, giving a little tail wag. Again, she's a super sweet girl. She's getting lots of love here. She got to play with friends the other day as well, so she's having a fun time here at Paw Forward. So she's doing really well. Again, it's actually a pretty busy day today on the road. So lots of distraction. There's different smells out here. We have dogs that walk by out here, people that walk by out here. So it is very challenging, but she's doing very well. She's staying focused on Joanna. See if we can get a couple of downs in. It is wet, so she might have a hard time going into the down. She has made a lot of progress with her down, though. So holding that food down, luring her into that down. So we are in a different environment, right? So we had to take a little bit of a step back and use that lure again, which is perfectly fine. When you get her in a new environment, a more challenging environment, it is okay to take a couple of steps back for a little bit and work your way back up to where you were in the last environment. She's been able to go into that down, making a great deal of progress. She's paying attention. And then we use that word free to let her know she can get up. But she's doing an excellent job here at Paw Forward Dog Training. If you guys have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below. But we have really enjoyed working with her, and we'll continue to work hard over the next week. And if you guys have any questions, let us know. We will see you in her next video. Good girl.